step 1, make sure that your dog is used to the new item and that it was in his environment for a little bit before you try to train him to go on it. On land, you're gonna lure your dog using a treat. On the paddleboard, you're gonna reward, of course. Then you're gonna ask your dog to lay down because that's most likely the position he will be on the paddleboard. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna fix the position. So you're gonna say yes, reward, yes, reward, yes, reward, a couple of times, and then you're gonna release your dog away just to repeat the process again. So what the fixing does is that it tells your dog what you expect from him to do on that object, that he needs to come on the paddleboard and lay down, and also it's going to desensitize him using the treat. So you want to do the lure, fix, and release until your dog is super comfortable doing so. You can also just throw a treat to release your dog. When your dog is used to coming on the paddleboard, you're gonna take your dog on the water. In this video, it was the first time that Joey went on the paddleboard, so it can go pretty fast depending on your dog. Still luring your dog with a treat, you're gonna ask for a little at a time because now it's moving. So for instance, it's 2 front paw, but eventually you're gonna ask more for like his 3rd paw or 4th paw as your training goes. So this is just a couple of minutes after the first video. So now I ask him to come completely on the paddleboard. Use a technique that is easier for your dog. At the beginning I was on the top of the deck, but it didn't work, and make sure that the paddleboard is as steady as possible. You can use someone to help you, so thanks for my dad and his awesome hat for being there. And at the beginning you don't want to move a lot, so you just want to reward your dog being on the paddleboard and it moving on the water because they're not used to that. So when there's wave, I'm just gonna reward my dog more, so he really associate the paddleboard with something positive and he doesn't want to leave the paddleboard. So now I stopped giving him treats and you can see that he's not comfortable, so I hold him so he doesn't leave, because it's really important that your dog doesn't leave when he's fearful or stressed, because that's what he's gonna remember about the paddleboard. So it's important that you release your dog when he is calm. That's super important. Just ask him to lay down again and reward him again. Step 3, you're gonna use less and less treats, and you're gonna ask more and more time from your dog on the paddleboard. So it's very important that you remove the treats as fast as possible. Like you're gonna see in the next videos, I'm gonna stop luring my dog with the treats. I'm only gonna ask him to come on the paddleboard and then reward him. Also, you're gonna start to tell your dog how to get out of the paddleboard properly on your command when he's not stressed.